That's the love of Twitch deciding it needs to do pre-rolls, because, you know, it's wonderful. I don't know, man. They're terrible. I kind of want to find a different site, but... welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. I think everything's set. Picking devices up. And good. Other than fatigue from life a little. But we're not here for that. We're here for Morgan Arkhan Washburne. And he's going to redesign Mantis tonight with your help. Hopefully we can make something truly epic. Sort of. I could put a shed in my backyard, but it wouldn't be a house, really, and it wouldn't be anywhere that you could, access it. But hi. Right? Oh man, I wish I had... I keep trying to find some for a decent price, but I'd love to move and get a bit of land where we could have a little bit more space for the kids to run and to, you know, do something. just remembered I went to go see if they had any of the ammo we needed at the store. Because that's one thing I forgot to do. I did run to the store and offload some of our stuff just to make a little bit. However, for some reason, our mod that modifies
If it
these
belongs on your
stores,
ship, then I'm sure. Oh, please, take a
money
look.
doesn't seem to be working, which is really kind of frustrating. Because they got squawked for money. I think that was the one to get, not the other one. Don't see the other ones. And again. Costs so much. Yeah. We're gonna scrap the tier 3. Just want to go to tier 4, I think. That actually looks pretty cool. Need to find some more. Drop all those off. Yeah. I have not tried that one. I have some other options that I've tried that I haven't used thus far, but I need to. Yeah. I used them before the Game Plus, but I haven't since. Nope. I'm wasting my stuff.
Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
Hey, what can I do for you? Sure, have at it.
Okay. Muted before I hacked in your ear. Good. It was not cool. I started coughing. I was like, I do not want to cough in everyone's ears, because that's not nice. No, we have nothing. Actually, let's go back down to ground floor so that it doesn't get confused with where we want things to be. Yeah, that's the one I'm trying to go back over my head what I had found that fit. Why don't we have the other top option? Going to need to add. Actually, do that instead. Because most of those are going to get deleted anyway. And we should be able to add the. Do we want the wings below? I think we want the wing down. What are you guys all doing today? Yeah, I need to look at that one. But we'll see. I have a couple mods, just a few. And then here to there. We'll do the engine brake on the front. Does look and make sense. Go. We want to have the wing go straight from there. So that actually is not a design there. That would allow us to have it out. So I could use that for the wing. Or we could use that for the wing. What do you guys think? Make it all the same color so you can evaluate. We can have that, or we can have that. I think that one might be a little nicer because it has the points and it kind of fits a little better. If you guys think differently, let me know. Sorry to hear that, Matt, but I understand. I've been at that point myself a little bit. My wife and kids have both been extra crazy today. She's not feeling great, and so it's made things interesting. Could do that. I think I like that kind of better. Let's remove that. There we go. The Shuriken. Well, you know, it's not a bad name. to redesign it again later because we need some other things that this isn't allowing us to have, but it's fun. Figure it out when the time comes. B. I think there was a C. Oh. C of 42. Actually, don't need that. We have the other option. See when you're back. Wish I could minimize it a little bit. It's not quite fitting the way I want it to. This is technically a much smaller ship than what we had before, which I kind of like the idea of doing. Okay. Ugh. Should give us plenty. Or a C club. Good. Oh. Okay, that's just all right. Could do another one, but I don't think we need to. That's dual. I needed multi. There we go. Fuel tank, yeah. Yep. Okay, we should have plenty now. Our ability is down is a problem. Here we go. And then we need landing gear. That's not working right. See if I can get that to work over here. So we can. For some reason, the flipping makes it bug out. There we go. Gear. Okay, that's not going to work. And then that'll work. We still need to do guns, of course, but that. So we could do something like this. That would be amazing, but I want to try something a little different. I think I'm going to do that. Looks. It's a smaller profile. There we go. It's like it kept snapping, but then it stopped snapping. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6 is 12. Do we want any more, or do we think 12 is enough? Could put one out there. 12 is good. There we go. Actually, you know what? Let's go with across the. Do is make it be a dark, dark. Do we want to go dark? I think we want to do that. Stick with the Razorleaf theme. And then we're going to go very dark on just shy of black. Yeah, that looks nice. And then we want to put a splash of gold just to give it a little bit of color. Yeah, there we go. That's our Razorleaf now. Oh, our mobility went down. I'd like to get the mobility up higher, but I don't see that we can. Go with that for now. Meant to be a smaller ship. Intentionally so. I don't rate things out of 10, so I don't know that I can say. Good.
You're looking splendid today, Captain.
Oh, that's probably need to use that. So the bathrooms worked. There's no beds because they need the other style, so I'm going to need to flip these. And we're having door issue.
I'm doing an oral history of Constellation's most decorated.
Perfect. I love having door issue.
It's just me repeating your name into
This is
data
good.
slate for 5
I like
hours.
this. I do really like this. This is nice. Captain's cabin. Good. 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 All right. Let's go fix the doors. These stuff. This is not cool. This is not cool at all. I think they could have done better by giving you more flexibility and more options that they have locked. I think it's good. It's a good Bethesda game.
Hey, kind of breaking my concentration here.
Need some work done? Sure, have at it.
Still has some jankiness to it, of course. Like, I wish you could have more control over the color. Was better. I wish you had more control over the modules and such that you get. I wish there's more variation. So there's just, I wish they'd done more in a lot of ways with stuff. But we'll see where they go with it. No, actually, we don't want that one. We want that one. So this one needs to go. So I like that it's a space adventure. I think that's fun. It's a good sci-fi kind of thing. I do wish that they had made a more variation on the POIs and stuff. I wish that had been considered and done more than it has. But I also get that, you know, they only had so much time to do things. We need ABs on the back, DCs on the side. Need to throw in a hole between M's. Oop. All the time. Of There we go. All right.
Hello,
Let's
Captain.
go see. Hopefully that fixed it all. Why do you keep building? I don't want you to build that. At least we got the beds. This one needs to change. This one needs to change. I don't like that. I put a hole between halves. Why is it not working? That should have a hole there, and it's not doing it for some reason. This one needs to change. Well, that's great. Right? Teleportation, nifty feature. What's not nifty is they're not putting the doors correctly.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches. Okay, no problem.
I put it there. Let me have it. That should fix that. All right. Look, how? I can just morph right through the floor. Well, that's how. Great. See, it's not putting the hole in there like it's supposed to. It's not building the door like it's supposed to. That's good.
You keep installing new cool things in your ship. It's like Christmas every day.
discipline she might prefer? A particular fighting style, perhaps?
No.
Very slick fighter. The sooner she begins learning, the better.
Yes, my captain?
Where's the change? And we're missing one from right there.
Got anything you need to offload? Sure, have at it.
Let's do that and see if that one works. My guess is it's still locked. I didn't look at those. I think those needed to change. Forgot to look at those ones. You see, look, I got the doors there. Why is it not? Weird. Why? Evening. Why is it crackling? I don't know why the mic's doing that. So confusing.
documentary about your life will be made into a...
Anything I can help you with? Okay, no problem.
Enjoy the look, my friend. That still needs to change. That still needs to change. Front needs to change. Front needs to change. One on the bottom needs to change. That's good. That's good. That's good. That needs to change. So back, front, all need to change. Both of these need to change.
Need some work done? Okay, no problem.
Front over here. Back over here, right? Yeah. Science. He'll do that. Good. Armory, good. Science, good. That's good. Got bed. Bed. So we're sure that they all have bed. This one could change. Why there's such a weird light on them.
Have any new books for me?
Sweet. Let's do it. Ugh. Hate that the glasses do that. Cool. Let's do it.
We're locked in and landing.
For some reason, the cup leaked.
I am detecting signs of life in the immediate vicinity.
What'd you do? Why would you do that?
Are they moving? They seem to react to us. Are you all right? We need to get you back to the lodge.
Did you need something?
Ah, yes, we are done.
You've got my attention, Captain. Okay. Right.
Can I help? Okay.
I don't know about you. Goodbye.
could really bend your ear when you got a moment.
Crix's bones. Look at you.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans. Like, right now.
We were right about the anomaly, weren't we? Tip our ears on the tail.
Whatever beings made the artifacts sure love their puzzles.
Some kind of test? Were the artifacts meant to lead us there?
Vladimir, look at these readings. Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
I think we're going to need a little demonstration. Mind putting the paces to it? Come on. Let's see what that place did to you.
Where's the mission?
Show the words another time, then. Everyone saw that, right?
Like a literal gift from the heavens.
And also the most practical consequence of our little venture thus far.
Got no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird, weird.
Gotta keep this under wraps. No one can know.
No one in Constellation is going to lose lips on this.
What could we say? Even we agree we do not fully understand what is going on.
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. Matches another one of the artifacts we found. In theory, there might be one temple for each. But sifting through all the signs to identify a match is tricky. Impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And even then, it takes time.
Do you think there's a temple for each artifact?
It's a strong theory. Couldn't find that planetary anomaly without the data from the artifact. We'll need one to find the other.
Cool. I'll follow up on other anomalies you find. Hopefully we can get some more.
Don't think it's just Fortune's laugh that this temple responded to you. The artifacts, the visions, this power you've gotten, all seems to be the same song somehow. Plenty to think about. Anyway, catch a smile out there. I'll work on finding planet anomalies that match the other artifacts we have.
If you have a moment, I have something I'd like to discuss.
Barrett, don't you still owe me 100 credits?
Are you kidding me? Mateo said he'd cover me.
That is not at all how I remember it.
Okay. Remind me again next week, will you? I'll get you back.
Kessamite, and we need more genetic material.
Hey, Sam, what do you think you're doing, just hanging around here? Don't you know you're wasting Walter's hard-earned credits?
Hey, buddy, you're hanging around just as much as I am.
I know. Pretty nice to take a
So
load
that's
off
the base
for
for
you, huh?
that one.
You won't hear me complain.
Power recovery, damage resistance, energy resistance. Power recovery, slow time, damage, speed. They both take the genetic material, so we need to find where to get genetic material from. Where's the XP one? Movement speed, that's good. Ooh, and damage resistance.
Well, whenever you're bored, I've got a seat in the ship with your name on it.
It's P16.
What are you working on? Don't mind me asking. She doesn't know you're working this hard, does she? You've earned the right to be here, Noel.
When the time's right, I'd appreciate a chat.
Yeah, see, such shorter period.
Spending some extra time in the lodge, are we?
Yes, ma'am. Noel's not the only one with a scientific background, you know.
Fair enough. Carry on.
Barrett, I would like to make another attempt.
Wait. Don't say a word. If it starts with knock knock, just don't eat.
Well, then just forget it.
Hey, you're trying. That's what matters.
Trying to get just the things I don't want, or the things I want to get rid of my inventory. Put all the others in storage. Because some of these things I want to keep for decoration, like this. I mean, these I don't care about. Most of them I don't care about. All right. Like those, I don't want to lose. So many junk I need to go through.
Hey, when you get a moment, can we talk?
Look at that number climb.
Sam, buddy. Cora borrowed some of my things without asking. You wanted me to tell you if it happened again.
There we go. Azrael, crazy today. Absolutely mad. So I understand Matt's feeling of what he said earlier. Because I have that for another reason. I don't know what's going on, but they've all been super out of it today. Super crazy.
Oh, good grief. What'd she borrow?
Stack of my old physics books.
Welcome back.
Honestly, I'd rather she read some newer ones from Noelle.
I'll talk to Cora. She knows she has to ask.
She's a smart kid, Sam. A really smart kid.
Yeah, let's talk
You're
to
in
him.
trouble, you know.
So how much of a thrill has it been traveling with the one and only last descendant of the great Solomon Coe? Is it everything you imagined?
Feels like we've been traveling together forever.
I don't know whether to be flattered or concerned. I gotta say, it's a relief being with you. So many people hear Coe and they expect me to pull some miracle out of a hat. Time has a way of just building on itself. Solomon was a good man. Great one, even. But if he ever heard all the bullshit being talked about him these days, he'd flat out deck him.
So why do you revere him so much?
There's books about him, lots of them. A couple of high notes. He was one of the first grav jump explorers, back when they had no idea of the dangers. First solo jump out of Sol System, all him. He explored all the planets in Cheyenne and settled Aquila. Plus he formed the whole Freestar Collective with Voli. So, As you can see, the names got some serious heft.
Sounds like you're not happy being related to him.
I am. And I'm not. Yeah, there was a time, well before Cora, where it really weighed on me. Felt like every little thing I did or didn't do was a reflection on our great legacy. It's enough to drive you crazy. Now I just hope I can help Cora to... I don't know.
Every parent wants their children to learn from mistakes.
Well then, Cora's gonna get a 5-star university education from me. For my father, Cora, and me, everything starts and ends with Solomon Co. He looked out at the stars, and he dreamed a way to get there. Imagine being the first person to jump into a new system, set foot on a new world. Well, I get it. That's powerful stuff. And now... I'm just getting sappy. You're a bad influence, you know that?
You really do have the heart of an explorer.
You say the damnedest things. Well, I hope the comic book they make about our adventures is better than that rag on Solomon. The stuff they publish is just downright embarrassing.
It doesn't look like it's happening to you guys, but on my end, the sound keeps just muting. Like, just every so often, no sound for like half a second, or a second. But why? I am so confused. She's a witch. Let me know next time it crackles, Matt, so I can try to troubleshoot it, if you don't mind. And I have no idea when the official mod tools are getting released. None at all.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning.
what are you up to?
A business meeting, of a sort at least.
I'm interested. Let's hear it.
It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. And I think you'd be perfect.
Did you guys get any crackling or cutting out when he was talking?
Oh, exceedingly. The free market there is in full effect. Anything goes as long as you have the money. We'll be taking advantage of that. That settles it then. We just need to make a few stops when we get to the city, and then the drinks will be on me.
As long as the drinking comes after the negotiation, or whatever this is going to entail.
It'll be easy, I promise. I'll ride passenger on your ship until we get to Neon. Just let me know when you're ready to set off.
Okay, then I'm gonna reboot. Because it's muting for me and crackling for you.
To the Volai Stars.
So, I'm gonna go BRB, and we will restart. And while I'm at it, I will go get some coffee. any... Oh, any crackling still, or is it good so far? Okay, so that confirms that it's not computer output, but it is a different thing. Could be the game itself, because I'm still hearing it. So I'm going to bring you guys in, and then we might switch back over. Let me know if it cuts out for you. For me right now, it's no sound, which is odd. It's crackling, or it's not playing sound. It stopped playing sound. It's because I clicked out. And if I click out of the window, then the game stops the noise. It won't play it well in the background for some weird reason. I don't know why they don't have a play when not in focus. The crackle. Ugh. Let's try this. I'm going to switch games just to get sound up. My sound completely cut out now, like it's not playing any sound for me. So we're going to try a different game just for the sound. Just for the sound. Is my audio cut out? Like my audio just died. Is this working? Let me know if you hear crackling. Okay, so it won't play the game sound in this one either unless I'm in focus. Is there a play sound? Not focus? No. Alright, well, let me know if you hear crackling.
Thing for more money by making offers so good, people feel stupid saying no. The agenda. Number 1, why nailing your offer will make you more money than
So far, so good. Is there any crackling? No crackling. And I really do appreciate your guys' help. I'm trying to have good quality. But it's hard to know when you're not on that end, as you guys know.
An operative uses intelligence and perception to find and exploit weaknesses in an enemy's defenses. None can withstand an attack from an operative. Core focus,
so it's not
precise
my computer,
single
it's not
attacks,
the recording,
defense
it's not the
penetration,
system, it's
area
something
debuffs,
specific
consistent firing position.
to that. They just had an update they forced on me today. That makes me wonder if their update had an issue. Because by this point, it would have had the issue based on how quickly it had the issue before. Let's try it again. And thank you, Matt. I appreciate it. I like quality, as we all do. Oh, you know a feature that I think would be really cool for Starfield to include? The MechWarrior 5 weapon control. Because you could have the weapons all fire at once, fire in series. So if you had like 6 of them, it'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, cycling through. Or you could have them fire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I really liked that you could control the firing like that to control the heat and energy consumption. I think that's something that would be really good for Starfield to do. So you could basically stagger them so that it could be like pop, 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 pop. So you could make it so that you do less damage, but it's cycling between, so it's a constant flow. I think that'd be really cool. Well, I'll show you on the ship, so I'll explain it better once the ship comes up, because I can show you a little better when I have a visual. It's more important with their slower firing guns to allow it. But let us go in here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So you can see how we have 6 guns per side of the ship, right? So we have 6 guns per side of the ship. If I could make it fire these 2, then 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 these 2, instead of firing them all at the same time, because right now it's all or nothing. You either fire all of them together or you don't fire all of them. Why can't I even say shoot these 6, then these 6? Just top, bottom, top, bottom, pop, top, bottom. Or have some control over which guns fire in which rhythm. For those slower firing guns, that becomes more important. I didn't see a Big Road Trader update, unless I already got it. Nah, no update for me right now. I got an update a few days ago. So the benefit would be you don't have a constant stream. So if you slid or shifted, you'd be able to hit your target. It's the aspect of if you fling more bullets out, you're more likely to hit. Whereas if you have them all at once and you miss with all of them. Right? So it's basically, do you want to fire it like a shotgun and spread, which they don't actually spread, so it's not like a shotgun, or do you want to fire it more like a automatic weapon where you hit a number of areas in rapid succession and you're more likely to hit? So I'm liking the other option better because as you dogfight and move, your bullets will go wide at times, missing. But if you're firing quicker or in series like that, you'll hit more often as you try to stay on target because you have more rounds in the flow at any moment, thereby having that higher chance of collision with them doing the damage. And it also allows you to cycle your energy consumption a little bit better control. So basically trigger controls kind of aspect. Oh, it is a bit, yeah. But I think they could have done better combat anyways. I would like to see better space combat. I think it'd be cool. But it's not bad. It's just, I think they could have done better. Are we still crackly or are we good? Let me know. Why are you feeling concerned about how I'm feeling? Oh. I know what happened. The game audio didn't get switched back over. Thank you. I got my wires crossed. You should have it now.
Currents to stumble across a mysterious temple and absorb some type of strange alien energy from within.
The powerful like energy is coursing through my vein.
That's distressing, but to be expected, I suppose. According to what I've heard, your body absorbed an almost unquantifiable amount of energy of a type we can't even begin to understand. We're dealing with something unknown to modern science.
I feel
Who knows
the power
how this encounter has
within.
affected your body or
It
your mind?
flows. So you think that energy is dangerous?
Although I don't know the exact nature of the energy you absorbed, I'm fairly certain it means you no harm. I don't have any scientific data to back that up, so you'll just have to trust my intuition. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
I appreciate your concern, but I promise I feel perfectly fine, for I am starborn. I am fine.
Well, good. I'm pleased to hear that. That temple proves we're dealing with entities of unknown origin. The problem is that we can't even begin to guess what their intention was towards us and where they've gone.
I'm right here. I believe them to be entities from beyond normal space and time.
That's quite a hypothesis. It would explain a lot, but no, I can't be susceptible to flights of fancy. Not right now. It's just that... Oh, I'm afraid that we're flying almost completely blind here.
Oh, you are...
All we know for certain at this
not
point is that whoever created the artifacts are the same beings that built the temple. Anything else is just guesswork. I might as well put on a blindfold and toss darts at theories written on the wall.
Go for it, for I will not. So you've never heard of these temples before?
As far as Constellation's concerned, you're the first human we're aware of that's ever encountered one of these places. Now, whether you consider that lucky or not, that's another matter entirely.
You sound terribly frustrated.
I'm not frustrated. I'm fascinated. Think about the significance of this research. The questions it raises alone are mind-boggling. Who was this wondrous structure built to accommodate? How long ago did these entities inhabit our universe? Are they still out there, somewhere?
I'm right here before you, of course. Sounds like this is one of the reasons for Constellation to exist.
Yes, exactly. Now you understand why it's imperative that we solve this puzzle.
Well,
It's
we
funny.
solved it once.
I used to think the artifacts were the end-all be-all of scientific discovery, the pinnacle mystery of our time. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine it would lead to something of this magnitude. I just hope that you'll come through this, whatever it is, unharmed.
I couldn't have asked for a better partner. And here I thought I was the subject of your wildest dreams.
Well, yeah, yes, of course you are. I was speaking of the power you've acquired. This is all scientifically speaking, of course. Look, I've already taken up too much of your time. All I can do is promise that I'm not going to make you deal with this mystery alone. Whatever might be happening, I'll be right here to help you every step of the way.
So, you gotta fill me in on what happened at the temple. What happened? What did you see?
Over time, its purpose will become apparent. You We'll see.
You should mysteriously wave your hand around when you talk like that. Really helps make it weirder. Then what happened? I heard you did some stuff and then you changed.
I did.
Okay, continue.
Bring in my. It wasn't. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Oop, wrong button. Trying to make sure that it's working. All right. I did not change, but my perspective of the universe did.
Uh-huh. Hold up a second. You encountered advanced technology that altered your biology in a way that results in... In what? Superpowers?
I love that that is an option. The details of the experience will become more clear to you with time.
There's that weird look in your eyes again. You get all distant and cryptic sometimes. Wonder if that's part of your power too. I can't believe I missed seeing this temple thing. Dang it! I'm kicking myself here. Seriously.
You were there, dude. I'm sure we won't have to wait too long to understand more, don't worry.
We don't have enough data to even remotely begin to draw any meaningful conclusions like that.
Oh, but we do.
Anyway, thanks for filling me in on the temple and your power. I wonder if we can find any more traces of whoever built them. It just opens up a world of questions. It's so exciting.
We should have a talk. When you have the time, of course.
Where to begin? That temple? The hell was that? I've been from one end of the settle systems to the other more times than I could count. But I've never, and I mean never, encountered something like that. I mean, who built it? Why? So many questions.
And so, answers. Don't worry, it'll all work out. The answers will come in time.
I don't need some Mateo philosophical navel-gazing here. These questions are big. And what you can do? I am not a scientist, not in the least. But that ability, power, it's just plain scientifically impossible.
Possible or not, it's something that I can do.
And there you have it. Forget about me, how are you? I mean, whatever happened, it could have deep physiological effects. I hope not mental. And even if everything's perfect, still, I can't imagine what's going through your head.
I actually feel good. Maybe too good.
That's not disturbing. No, not at all. The other Constellation members are going to lose their minds once they hear about this. Assuming they even believe us.
dementia.
We have not yet had a moment to talk about what happened to you at that place. Temple? I am not sure what to call it. In all my time amongst the stars, I have never heard of such a thing. What do you think that place was?
It was beautiful. I never imagined such a place.
Then it seems fitting that you were the one to discover it. Certainly it is too soon to speculate about who built it, but how can we not? After what you experienced, do you have any insights?
There's no way humans are responsible for that.
It is hard to argue, but the implications... I am sorry. After what you have been through, I should be asking about you. Are you all right? Have you felt any side effects?
Yes, there's many side effects. Do you think there'll be side effects?
How can any of us know what will happen? This is the definition of unprecedented, is it not?
Nah, I feel great. Better than ever.
A cynical person might suggest that in itself could be a side effect. But for now, we will just assume you have been very fortunate. The artifacts, that temple, this new ability you have acquired, clearly they are all connected. This is all so much bigger than we realized.
You could say that again.
I very well may, if things continue along such an incredible path. Now we have even greater reason to press forward, to learn more about what is at work here.
All right, and you want to talk again? What?
Remember our last conversation, when you told me the artifacts made you feel like you were being pulled across the entire galaxy? Well,
yes.
It got me thinking. So I dove into our archives and started looking through Constellation's older journal entries. Just because I wasn't familiar with the experience you described, doesn't mean the same might have been true for my predecessor.
Were there any of the old journals that were entire entries helpful?
Unfortunately, no. Other than you and Barrett, there were no records of direct encounters with the artifacts. I have to admit, though, I did get more than a bit sidetracked reminiscing about old times.
Never did mention to me predecessor before me.
Really? I'm surprised that I haven't. After reading those journals, all of the pleasant memories of my time spent with Aja just started flooding back.
Aja?
Aja Mamasa. She was the youngest member of Constellation when it was founded. Only took her 15 years to reach chair. Sorry, I sometimes get so caught up in my own bubble, I forget that I wasn't the first.
She must have been an amazing person.
Ah, she absolutely was. Aja was the one that taught me the ropes at Constellation and took me under her wing as her protege.
Rookie being paired with a chair sounds familiar. Yes.
At any rate, we logged quite a few discoveries together, but it was the actual journey that I cherished the most.
You discover something I might have heard about?
We catalogued unusual stellar phenomena, a few habitable worlds, and some unique life forms, but nothing SSNN would bother to report.
I can relate to that.
Exactly. For me, it was all about the quieter moments. There was nothing quite like sitting back and watching space bend while listening to Aja spin vivid stories to fill the time. Oh, I find that sort of cozy isolation the best way to really get to know someone.
Cozy isolation. Interesting.
Yeah, you know, being alone in interstellar space, nothing but light years of black around you. Some people find that terrifying. I find it comfortable. It helps me bond with my shipmates.
What sort of bonding? I've noticed that.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. You know, all this talk about Aja reminds me that my time with her was a gift. I miss her dearly.
Oh, so she's a... Sounds like you two were really into each other.
Well, I respected her, and I considered her a dear friend, but we weren't in love. Had that been true, I would have resigned my post and moved to Parima 2 instead of remaining at Constellation. Come to think of it, if we're ever out that far, perhaps we could pay her a visit, and I could make proper introductions.
I'll do the best that I can to make our journeys just as pleasant.
Well, I don't expect you to be a carbon copy of Aja. Just be yourself. You see, it's clear that we share the same hunger to discover what's out there. And that, well, that's what intrigues me about you.
So you're discovering more about me. Discovered while we're right here.
I don't know if I deserve to be that close to anyone right now. If you knew about the things that I've done, the way my life's unfolded, I think your opinion of me might change. Please, give me some time. I have to go.
Oh, that was it. We need to get Andreja up more. I don't know why she's low.
Hello. You do not need to ask me if...
What's your favorite place in the settled systems?
You might find it absurd, but honestly, the lodge. I have never been surrounded by such a
We did do this in a previous
very...
life,
There are
so
worlds...
for now, due to time, we're going to
I have
go
done
a
so
little
in
bit
the
quicker.
And that, I think... Honestly, I do enjoy combat training. You have given me something to consider. What did you need? Is that it, then?
Yep. I was hoping to get more favor with you, but apparently I cannot do that for now.
one grav drive.
Not sure what that was. I am puzzled, but that is fine. We shall continue.
Landing site locked. Take us in.
Let's get another power. I feel the power. The power shall be mine. Cool. Glad we got it resolved. And thank you, Matt. Yes, that would be the temple, I believe. Excellent. The structure. That is the place we need to go to get the power. I shall have all the powers of the verse, and all shall bow to me. Should be the Dark Lord, right? I rule from all the dark towers, temples, whatever thou dost wish to call them. I am the master of all. I shall bend the universe to my will. No, not really. Spikies. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Open before the door's down. Chain. Slip behind it. Hey, you hear? You hear? Watch this. Wait. By the power of the stop, I summon thee to myself. Hey, check it out, we got more power. And the power we get is the atmosphere. All right. Interesting. Not Starborn showing up or anything right now. But hey, that's fine. Engage. It is time to fulfill our destiny.
Barrett.
Barrett, what? What about Barrett? Where did you go? Let's see, is the ship technician here? Or did he float off like the last? Oh, those are just technicians. I need ship technician. Oh, there he is. Ship services technician. If he's not here, you can't do trade. You can't do ship builds and stuff. And last time he floated off into the sky, way up there. And there was nothing I could do to get him to reset.
Smell that? Construction, incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of chasm bass.
Chasm bass.
A native species of fish. I often wonder what would have happened if they'd never found out about the psychotropic effects. I mean, on paper, a rich protein source has far more practical value than a recreational drug. But theory loses out once again to practice.
Yep. So they're getting high off fish.
Something to do with chasm bass's natural oils, apparently. If you're curious, the name is Aurora.
Let's get going.
We need to stop by the Stroud-Eklund offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred, even for something like this.
Very well. Are you following me? Am I following you? What's the procedure here? Alright, well, I guess he's following me. That works. Onward! Nope. It's too short. Can't use jetpack to launch forward. I was hoping we could.
Neon security! Get back here!
Stop what? In the name of the law! I stopped.
Freeze! Neon security!
What's going on?
I guess you're smarter than you look.
I need to load and see what that was all about. Give me a moment. I don't think so. That's why I want to load it and find out, because typically I know when to expect it and what's going on, but this time it was like, bam, out of the blue.
A native species, I mean on paper, something to do with cat. We need to stop by this.
See, I don't have a bounty on me. I don't have contraband on me. Do you guys have any ideas? That's why I loaded, because I was like, I don't have a bounty. I would have seen it here when we came here. I don't have a bounty here either. But when you go there, yeah, you can't see me pointing, but up here would be red, and it would say a bounty amount. But it doesn't. I'm so confused. And you can see there's no contraband because it has an icon when there's contraband. No, it's all good. I thought I'd see if you guys had any idea and just make sure I'm not going crazy, because I don't see any indicator of why it would do that.
Stop running if you know what's good for you.
I'm not running.
You're making things harder for yourself.
Oh, I thought I could get by her. You were totally jaywalking. Okay, I'm under arrest. For what? For what?
We got a live one here. Neon security. Drop your weapon.
Like, I don't... There's nothing I've done that should warrant that. That's why I'm puzzled and confused. There's no bounty. There's no...
Don't be stupid. Stop now.
Tracker Alliance. There is a bounty. From who? Neon? What? Why do I have a 67,000 bounty on me? From Neon? Like, where'd that come from? Specifically Neon. I guess there goes 74,000 credits.
Neon security. Stop immediately.
That really confused her. Actually, I think it was only 7,000 to her. Let's go back, because that would save me 10,000. I paid directly.
Neon security. Stop immediately. You're under arrest. No sudden moves.
Fine, I'll pay your fine. 67,000 credits.
Smart move. Now come along with us. We'll take any contraband and stolen property.
I don't have any contraband and stolen items, you dumb. Why would you think I'd carry that stuff with me? I don't even know what that was for. Well, where'd that bounty even come from?
So you're telling me
That's the thing I'd like them to do in this game as well. Log better where bounties come from. Like, what for? When, where, why? They obviously know about it, whatever it is. So you should be able to tell me. So they're not. The kiosk. No, not the kiosk. Is it just the actual vending machines? I got a cool mod that was supposed to update. No! That doesn't happen. Oh well. I don't know how it happened. Where the mod was supposed to do it then. I'm forgetting something. Wait, is this not the right place? No, this isn't the right place. I thought this was the right place. It's in the tower. Ow. Zip.
Mr. Stroud, we didn't know you were coming in. It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes. Allow me to bust you in, sir.
Walter.
Issa.
Shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner, and you're just standing right here. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding.
Charm, Mrs. Eklund. I envy you and your partner's success.
Oh, aren't you lovely? Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much.
Maybe we should, do so then. What is this speech about?
Who was it again, Walter? The founder of Constellation?
Sebastian Banks, his final address before he disappeared.
Walter, were you a fan?
I merely found a group of like-minded individuals. Just like all of us.
I have not been part of Constellation as long as some, but from what I have seen, I would not call that an inaccurate description.
Can we move on?
So we can embarrass Walter some more. I'm sure it'd be good for him.
I know. It's my favorite hobby. Now, why are you here, my dear? The board meeting isn't for a while, and our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Oh, this wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust?
Is this how you two work? Sniping at each other?
Oh, just some light sparring, dear. Walter's actually very attentive when it's just the two of us.
When you mix business and family, you learn to compartmentalize.
So our meeting's in the Astro Lounge. Interesting.
A remarkably insecure location for a clandestine meeting.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly.
Investigate the cellar. Case the Astral Lounge. Sure, why not? You two just enjoy yourselves.
I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them. And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. Yeah, I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure there won't be any issues whatsoever. Why would there ever be any issues?
Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time.
Just gotta check. Was lagging. Either my device is off or the stream is. I don't see any warnings in OBS, so I'm thinking
was it something I said?
Problem. No, I was just checking why the stream was freezing on my other device right over here. I know you're not aware of it, but you know, I am trying to do that properly, and so I have it over here that you can't see. So maybe be patient. Sounds like you got a problem with Sigurd's place.
Oh, I don't have a problem with his place. My problem is Sigurd himself. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon security to keep his place safe.
Hey, this app keeps popping up with notifications. Wondering if that's what's... Looks like it might be. What kind of merchant meetings are you talking about?
A lot of the merchants in Neon belong to a small merchants alliance. It's nothing formal. It's just a bunch of us getting together to air our...
How do you keep your place safe?
By standing up to the lowlifes who come in here expecting me to just hand over all of... I refuse to be run out of business or be forced to pay protection.
For all you know, he doesn't have a choice.
Everyone has a choice. Some are simply more difficult than others. The only way to fight Neon... Anyway, if you'll forgive the outburst...
Is all of Neon security corrupt?
I'd say the majority of the guards are rotten, and the few who aren't simply take a paycheck and look the other way. They have Neon completely under their control. If it wasn't for the Freestar Rangers outpost.
So you set up a meeting for Walter Stroud recently.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
Oh, you did. And you would have had it. The seller followed. Now tell me where he is.
Done this dance before, have you? All right, fine. I don't want any trouble. Sleep Crate 1. That's where the guy lives.
Yeah, I remember.
Newell's goods. We have everything.
Where's the crates? That Sleep Crate one? I think so. Let's see here. I should evaluate better before clicking. Oh.
So, Sam, have you given any thought to what I asked regarding Cora?
What do you mean? Keeping her in the lodge like a prisoner instead of letting her roam free? The answer's still no.
You know I didn't mean it that way. I was merely suggesting that you allow Mateo look after her. Perhaps even have him continue Cora's education.
Being out there with you.
Yeah, Sam's not gonna do that.
I think we should meet the... Are you working toward that next technological leap?
Tech stock rallied in aftermarket trading.
Alright, there we go. Let's go, Jim. Get all our ducks in a row, as it were, and know that we're going to be ambushed at the end of it.
Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale.
Wait, so is Aurora illegal or not?
Not at the Astral Lounge, my friend. In fact, this is the only place authorized to sell Aurora by order of Administrator Bayou himself. And once you buy it, you can use it anywhere in the Neon that you'd like. Well, except the spaceport, of course.
Sure, why wouldn't we try some?
And what are we waiting for? Let's set you up. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it. Can you really put a price on pleasure?
Slaanesh would say no. But then the pain comes with the ecstasy and pleasure, so I think I'll pass. If that's the route you're going. We can pass on Slaanesh, thanks. No thanks. We're good. and I'm a bit concerned about you. Security.
The Astral Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is handpicked from the finest officers in the city.
My meeting may have some unexpected guests. Your officers can prevent anyone else from getting hurt. You understand what I mean, yes?
I see. Well, congratulations on your intelligence network. They clearly have done their job. I think the Astral Lounge will be more than happy to put you on the VIP list. I'll inform our security.
Do you think we could dock the price down a little bit?
We do strive for setting the most reasonable rate.
I'll be sure to stop by the Astral Lounge every chance I get. For a lower fee.
I'm sorry, but promises make for poor currency.
Could get ugly. Having security on my side will keep the chaos from breaking out.
I'm afraid Neon security needs to be paid too. We all have bills to cover.
Surely. Some of them already have VIP status.
Huh. You work for Stroud Eklund? Well, perhaps something could be arranged.
I'm sure we can work something out.
Sorry, but I can't. I'm afraid we can't budge on the price. The VIP package isn't for everyone. Excellent. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction.
I have top ranks in persuasion, and it's just not persuading. It's almost like it's not working. That is all for now.
Come back soon.
Hello. This Aurora stuff is blowing my mind.
Word is the Borealis, you know, the DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost something important.
Interesting. There we go. Perfect. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. How do we get to that person? Is there a door to get to them? There is.
Yeah, sorry, I don't do autographs.
Oh, I was gonna offer you mine.
Now that would be something new for a change. You can't even imagine how many people ask for an autograph or picture after we've been modding all night. It gets really annoying.
Be flattered to have so many fans.
Hey, I love my fans. I just don't like when they take things too far, you know? My music slate's gone. Completely vanished. I had all of my new songs figured out on that thing, and someone ripped me off. Total drag.
That is disturbing. I could help find your slate.
Oh man. Wow, that would be so cool. Yeah, please. I thought I sensed a decent aura around you when you walked up.
So why is it so important?
The thing is, I perform here at the lounge every single night, which means I can't repeat the same set over and over. I have to keep it real.
What exactly do you have on your music slate?
Songs, lyrics, poems, all of my thoughts, basically. We're talking 3 years of stuff. It's not like I can just rewrite everything. Some of those moments of inspiration are long gone, out of my mind. That's why I write them down.
Alright. Well, guess it'll be worth the effort.
Exactly. So, anything you can do to help is appreciated. Oh, and if you're looking for a lead, talk to Micah. She works the bar at Euphorica, and she's a walking grapevine. Anyway, I got to figure out how I'm going to mod my next set. I'll see you around, okay?
Sure. You have any idea who may have taken it?
Well, most of the people who come through here are fans, and they're either zoned or just digging the rhythms. That leaves collectors, competitors, or just a thief trying to make a cred. It could be anyone, really. People try to put a price on everything. Doesn't matter if it's music or the stars. If that price is big enough, you start attracting people with bad vibes and long knives. Only a matter of time before you get cut.
So do you use Aurora to help your music?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It allows me to step away from myself for a while and harmonize with the universe. There's music out there, you know, if you listen. The trick is
More
not getting
realistically than
hooked
you
on that
know.
feeling. I got close to that state a few times, but reality and responsibilities always manage to pull me back.
Take care.
See you on the flip.
Can't jump down through the hole, because it's not a hole, it's glass, of course. Well, at least now we know what we gotta do. We gotta hold it down. We are the security masters here, and we have the power over time. I love time dilation. That is my favorite power. Oh, it's my favorite power?
You're still so tense. Normally, once we're alone, your shoulders relax. They're taut.
We're on to something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
I can tell. I can see your mind racing.
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you're doing.
I'm fine. The board complains, I assure them. There's the occasional assassination attempt.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some useless stargazer? You would have been better off marrying a Hope or a Tayo, someone who could be with you at every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you. And I'd much rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time. But I never stop thinking of you. Wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show my love.
How are the preparations coming?
He's pretty desperate, so that should give us an edge.
Excellent. Good work. Let's head to the Astral Lounge. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation, just in case. Good luck, all of you.
She's a good one. She is. She knows how sideways things go. We'll go with that. No. Because that one... That's the scope I forgot to take off. Need to get some other mods on them, and I keep forgetting to modify them. It is unfortunate, but it is what I have done, and thus I must live with the repercussions of said choice. But we have what will work, so that is fine.
All right, we're here. Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them. Larger than normal. Big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers.
Ramsey and Travers, the scientists who discovered the neon gas.
Are they?
You don't know what they look like at all.
It's not like people who trade in stolen goods are eager to share personally identifying information.
Very well. Code phrase to identify seller. Got it.
Code phrases? Under different circumstances, Walter, I think you might have made an adequate smuggler.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
I think it's that guy, maybe. I can't remember what the guy looked like because it's been so long since I did the mission.
Woo! I can't hear myself think! Hey! Enjoy yourself!
Know that.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking? Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
What's up?
I just saw our cellar walk by. Good job.
He seems cagey, angry even.
That's not surprising. This is a deal over stolen property, after all. Anything could go wrong. Now, before we head in there, let me go over the ground rules. He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eklund Discretionary Fund is just a chip to you and me. Our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead. How does that sound?
And if things get messy?
That's why you're here. Hopefully our combined countenance will be enough, but grabbing the artifact and running is an option. Just do me a favor and treat it as a last resort. I have a reputation.
Alright, I need to look at something quickly because... well, first off, I want to look into here. We still have that, and we still have this. That's fine. 2 minutes, though. Not much left. Oh, well. intimidation is what we got. So it's only 5%, which the other one only does 5% as well. What I don't get is how I'm failing so many persuasions when we have max persuasion. Not that one. Persuasion, right here. 50% increased success chance. 50. And yet we're failing 90% of the time. I don't know what they've done to mess it up, but it is not working. Like before, I was actually getting them 80-90% of the time with the 50% increase. Now, I'm not.
So you, Stroud, you look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous.
I'll sit if it makes you feel
polite.
better.
Almost makes me forget what planet I'm on.
Well, don't worry, I can kill you pretty quick. In fact, I can kill you with my mind. Would you like to see that trick?
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind, and I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in?
You know, we know the artifact is stolen from Slayton. His agents are already on their way. Sell. Quickly.
What? How did you... As you can see, we know everything about everyone we deal with. Now let's get to it, shall we?
All right. You win. Hand over the money. This thing is all yours.
You got time for a quick chat? I'd appreciate it.
Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home. Shall we?
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now.
You're just a pawn in Slayton's game to slow us down. He expects to meet us face to face.
What? God damn it! That is something he'd do. Well, I'm done being some throwaway goon for Slayton. I quit.
Sending our men into the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly.
Security's got his eyes on Saburo Okadigbo. That guy's trouble for the status quo, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Apparently we're just picking up all sorts of fun things. Anything else? Alright. Come on. Let's go down to the dance floor. See what kind of fun we have with the alterations we've already made happen.
Asa. Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He squeezed a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out.
Who is Slayton exactly?
The CEO of Slayton Aerospace. They're a systems manufacturer. Engines, thrusters.
And how did they know it was us?
The same way everything works on Neon. Money? It's terrible at keeping secrets.
So much for this being easy, Walter.
Yes, I'm fully aware this has not gone according to plan.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
Wonder how much more fun we can have. The future.
When the time's right, I'd appreciate a chat.
All right, fine, let's chat.
Sorry, I plain forgot what I wanted to talk with you about. That girl. If Cora leaves her tools out one more time... I mean, I love her more than life itself, but I can only say the same damn thing so many times.
Kids know how to push all the right buttons.
That's Cora to a T. I mean, this is between me and you, but Cora wasn't exactly planned. I don't know if I mentioned, but I served a spell in the Freestar Rangers. Had a partner, Lillian Hartz. Well, we were like fire and ice, but, well, it wasn't all bad.
No, if you want it to be one or not, you seem like you've taken to it.
It wasn't always like it is now. Hell, when Cora was born, I was completely out of my depth. For the first few months, I kept thinking, what a colossal mistake I made. Me, a father. But one late night, early morning, whatever, little Cora gave me my first smile. And I knew I'd do anything for that girl.
And where's Lillian in all of this?
Well, Mrs. Lillian Coe was right there with me. As bad as I had it with nursing at all hours, I know I had it comparatively easy. But that don't mean those first few months were good by any stretch of the imagination.
I knew you were a big softy.
Yeah, big old mean Sam Coe loves his daughter. Alert SSNN. And there's something you said to me about parents wanting children to learn from their mistakes. Now that Cora's getting older, that's what haunts me. I've done things I'm not proud of. I said things even worse. I try to be better for Cora, but is she gonna fall into the same traps?
You've given Cora a solid foundation. You don't need to worry about the particulars of problem.
That's really reassuring. I do the best I can by her. I know it seems crazy, towing her across the stars, but I'm not exactly swimming with options here. Her mother, like I said, another story, another time. And what, have her raised by Jacob, my dad? I'd sooner ship her off to Vladimir.
I mean, that's not necessarily a bad idea, but yeah. I think she's doing well growing up with Constellation, though. She seems to be taking to it well.
You think? Well, she does say the damnedest things. And if she just learned to pick up after herself, she just might live until she's 13.
Maybe. We'll see. All right. I'm going to see if we can starborn this. If not, we're going to have to pause and come back to it next time.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you?
You know who we are, and Slayton's waiting for us in his executive office on the top floor.
Yes, he is expecting you. I can give you access to the elevator, but that's it.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter, taking what's mine and then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right, we've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay?
Sure, got it.
I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to say it'll be easy. But it'll be easy.
In 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on. That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end. Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork. There's a vent above you. Just climb up. The room below you is clear. Drop down. Stop. One of the doors leads you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route. Opening the door on your right. Go now. Head left, but don't go through the door at the end yet. There's a robot stalking the hall.
Well, I was hoping some of this would be bypassed. I don't think there's a wraith timer thing. No. Can we hurry up? I need to hit finish.
Security is on full alert. No point slipping through unnoticed now.
Where is the...
Take you outside.
Outside? You expect us to come?
Hey, there we go.
Well, I guess after you.
Nope. I want this one. Hey, everyone. Run, 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 run.
Come then, meet your death.
Whoopsie. I hit the button. I'm not sure why it's not working. Oh, there it goes. It just was delayed. Welcome in, everybody.
Just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
No problem.
That was not wise. I was going to leave you all alive. But you chose to not allow yourself to stay alive.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business.
Show yourself, bastard.
Well, I mean, I was. Oh, that's glass. That was rude. I was going to leave you alone.
To go.
Well, I guess we're going death to the enemy. I need to be done. I should have been done already. No, that's not what I want to do. It should work, though. Alright, I don't have time because of the hour, so... By the magic of wizardry... Nope, that didn't work either because I didn't do the door. I unlocked something else.
You? Slayton took it all. Probably in one of his secure accounts somewhere.
Credits are really the concern right now?
No.
We'll need to go into arbitration to get it back. Lawyer.
I was just asking. You're free. Get out of here.
Thank you.
Offense taken, and the feeling is absolutely mutual.
The feeling's mutual.
I just want to see what he had in here. Oh, wow. Actually, some fairly valuable stuff. Alright, well, that is where we need to call it for today, as long as we can get back to our ship. Are you going to attack me? No, you're not. Ooh. Not sure if they would or wouldn't. Good to know they won't. But hey, thank you all for joining me. We'll pick up here next time on the ship. Until next time, as always, enjoy the story. We'll see you then.